Hello, all you speedy mammals out there. I'm Duuz-Diz-Din coming at you with another Sonic the Hedgehog IDW review. This time it's Sonic's 14th issue, which sees finally sees the clash of Dr. Starline and Sonic, as well as Metal Sonic and Silver in the mix for good measure. So, apparently Silver has received a tip as to what looks to be one of the whereabouts of a Eggman base. So he's brought Sonic along just in case, just to actually get a bit of a lead as to what has been happening lately with the weird occurrences and those random portals opening up all over the place. Now they do manage to find a base, but as you can see, it looks like various badniks are clearing it out. But suddenly, Silver and Sonic are ambushed by Metal Sonic, which Sonic immediately questions who fixed Metal Sonic up, as they only left him in such, a certain state as to the fact that he didn't have any kind of weapon systems or combat abilities. He was just able to, fly for the most part. So someone had to actively come in and repair Metal Sonic fully. And as they manage to capture Metal Sonic, suddenly one of those all too familiar portals open up, saving Metal Sonic. Sonic is then introduced finally to Dr. Starline, who Sonic immediately questions as to, all the weird occurrences going on, with the portals opening up, saving Rough and Tumble, various letters they've received, hinting at the return of Dr. Eggman. Sonic's no fool. He knows that something is definitely up, and Dr. Starline is behind it. And Starline makes no qualms about revealing that he has led to the return of his mentor, Dr. Eggman, and he is so thrilled to be going toe-to-toe with Sonic, as he wants to test his mettle against one of the mightiest beings in all the world. Meanwhile, Dr. Eggman is continuing his test, as it looks to be that basically the techno-organic virus, because, that's basically what it is isn't as quick as he would have liked it to be. It spreads very slowly, and he finds that it takes, repeated exposure in order to get it to spread. So Eggman, realizes that he'll want to, have this, virus exposed in various locations. That way it will spread slowly and then start spreading quickly than anybody could really be able to deal with. And as he, settles on how to go about distributing this virus, in come Rough and Tumble, wanting new weaponry for another crack at Sonic. Eggman sees the perfect opportunity to put his virus out there. Meanwhile, the showdown between Sonic, Silver, Metal Sonic, and Dr. Starline gets underway, as Metal Sonic is all too ready to throw down, with him not being hindered by the snowy conditions, whereas Sonic can't really get too much traction on the snow. And as they try to go after Dr. Starline, we see that he is very adept with his portal usage, even going so far as sending Sonic off the edge of a cliff, thankfully to be saved by Silver. Silver really comes in clutch during this battle, as there are a lot of times when, Sonic is being flung in one direction or the other, but then again, so has Silver over the course of this. Eventually, though, Sonic is able to, catch up with Dr. Starline, with all the other robots and the like having managed to completely clear out, including Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic pushes Dr. Starline to spill some details about Dr. Eggman. And, Starline says, hey, that everything's in a secure vault. He gives the access code and all that. In goes Silver chasing after, just to go check it out real quick. But Starline reveals that what he's given Silver is the detonation codes to a bomb inside, as Silver goes racing back in, which is actually incredibly devious. Like, Jesus, man. And Dr. Starline's like, yes, I've done it. I've killed him. I've won. I hope the doctor saw that, and unfortunately, he did. Eggman is not happy, and using the weirdly incredible strength that Eggman has actually always had throughout the series. Like, Eggman has had some weird feats of strength during the course of the Sonic series. And he's just like, no, Sonic will not be killed in such a pedestrian way. Sonic will not die at the hands of some irrelevant creature. He will die by my hands. If I wanted to just bomb Sonic, I could do that at any point. I could level any area that he's in and be done with it. No, I want to prove that I am better. I want to gloat. I want to bask in the moment. I want him to, be a shambling, sprawling mess before me. It's all about Eggman's ego here. And that's ultimately what, is driving him in a lot of ways. And, Starline has this moment of realization. So I was like, oh, that's what this is about. Like, I love this interaction because it's just like Starline's starting to realize certain things about Eggman he didn't actually put together. So I wonder if Starline will stick around in certain things, because it's obvious Eggman is very, very, very much unhinged. But that's always been the way Ian's written Eggman, to be a little off-kilter, to be a little off the reservation for the most part. But then again, he turns woodland creatures into robots and uses them to power his machines and stuff like that. So yeah, you'd have to be a bit unhinged to do such ridiculous things as that. But ultimately, Eggman shows that, Sonic completely survived. He's fine thanks to this, quick timing of Silver yet again. So Eggman is just happy to have another shot at taking down the Blue Blur. Meanwhile, we see that back at now the Restoration HQ, Silver is a little worse for wear. He's, blocking that explosion took a lot out of him. That's the thing about Silver. That's always made it so that he's not too powerful. Because given his abilities and sometimes the stuff that he's managed to do in certain situations, Silver can be OP as all get out. But you have to make sure that you keep that power in check, or you risk questions of like, well, Silver's so powerful, why doesn't he just do this, this, and this, and then the battle will be all over. So you gotta keep that, in check. You gotta not make it so that he's too capable, or you risk, invalidating a lot of situations. So, Silver's down for the count right now for the time being until another story that's gonna come down the line between him and Blaze. But ultimately Amy says that they'll go to a specific location to get some information about Eggman, to a certain degree shirking her whole restoration situation, although she's all too happy to have a little bit of time with Sonic, as he really wants to just go out with and hang out with her and have her along for the ride in this mission. So they head out ready to get some information as to what Eggman might possibly be up to. So that's the end of the issue. Some nice, good way of getting from point A to point B. You know, Sonic fully knows that, you know, Eggman is fully back and he's up to his old tricks. And we will definitely be seeing Sonic dealing with some very harrowing situations in the near future. But tell me your thoughts on this issue in general. What was your favorite part of it? Did you enjoy seeing Metal Sonic back in action? You know, in his base form? You know, that's the thing that Sonic comments about, the fact that, you know, now that Metal Sonic's back in his base, he doesn't talk too much. So it's just like no back and forth banter now. Although it's no lonesome coffee this, lonesome coffee that. Were you more impressed by Silver's feats and what he was able to do, or do you feel like he could have done more? What did you think of Dr. Starline and how he, despite Ian has gone on record saying that he didn't try to make Dr. Starline a Dr. Definitive XP from the Sonic Archie comics, but you know, with the portals and the personality, you know, it's not to the degree of Dr. Definitive, but man, there are some striking similarities between the two. So, you know, it's still, that feeling's always going to be there, and you know, Warp Topaz does not help because it's very similar to Definitive's Warp Rings, but well, whatever. And then there's, you know, Sonic just doing his best to just keep up with the whole situation. You know, I like the fact that they made it so that he's, you know, he's fast. It's just that he can still be caught off guard from time to time. And, you know, this little moment between Sonic and Amy is just, it's adorable, honestly. You know, there's no mocking, there's no hating on Amy or anything like that. It's just a very sweet moment between two characters who have shown that they care for each other to a certain degree. Romantically, maybe not so much, but there is this level of caring that Sonic is able to show to Amy in this continuity that I just appreciate for the most part. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you like this video, leave me a like. And if you didn't, feel free to leave me a dislike and maybe tell me what I did wrong in the comment section below so I might better myself for future videos. But until then, feel free to subscribe because I'll definitely be bringing you the next techno-organic issue of Sonic the Hedgehog as the metal virus comes Sonic's way. But until then, I thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Later.